So welcome to your new gossip channel. Just kidding.
Goodness, we are not turning into a gossip channel.
Have our dash of sass where we talk about other stuff, but this is reselling stuff that we talk about off topic that we don't really bring up
Mhm.
in our podcast much, but I think it
True.
needs to be out there because there are some bad seeds and
Emojis.
they can ruin it for everybody.
True.
They can ruin it for everybody.
True. One bad apple spoils the bunch. Is that what they
Yeah.
say?
Yep.
Yeah. So, before you get started, you told me the brief little snippet of what we were going to talk about. So I brought this. It is popcorn. It's not popped. I knew that I was probably going to need this. So I may have to take a pop break to
I went
pop
to the
up some
movies earlier
popcorn.
this week. I had my fill of popcorn. I
Oh,
did
you
have some.
did?
Yeah.
Ooh,
And I don't usually eat it that
yummy.
much, but yeah. I need to save
Well,
popcorn for today.
I've got enough.
Well,
I've got 20 bags, Mo.
send some over. Get it poppin'. Get
Okay,
it poppin'.
for sure.
So you probably already know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the niche again. The niche,
Okay.
the niche, whatever you want to call her, however you pronounce it,
Yeah.
is still at it. Oh, well, I mean,
Always at
there's
it?
always at it.
Mhm.
I've seen a lot of deflecting and not a lot, and a lot of changing the subject, deflecting, but no apologies and
Accountability?
no accountability. Um,
Yeah.
none whatsoever. I'll put this
Mhm.
up. Oh, this was a recent Facebook post. I think it was from like a day or two ago.
Oh, I didn't know about this. I guess I don't have Facebook, so I don't know.
Yeah, you
Ooh.
don't know. I found it somewhere else. I didn't find it on
Oh,
Facebook, but
okay.
then I did go to her Facebook and I saw something that we'll talk about in a minute.
Okay.
This was like a memory she shared about struggling with anxiety and depression and having trauma from a young age. And okay, you know what? A lot of people have that. Is she posting this so we feel bad and so we don't, what do you think? So, oh, we're so
Well,
sorry that you scamming people, but
what is
you're anxious and depressed.
okay. I'm, like, trying to peruse it real quick. It's just basically like, woe is me?
That when you're a YouTuber, you are a public figure, and everybody's going to point out all your flaws and creating YouTube channels to hurt her, and she's trying to help people.
Okay.
So
So, and this was a so she did this. She had
kind
written
of.
this prior, and then she's just, like, resharing it, reposting it or
Oh,
whatever?
this is new. I didn't share the old one. The old one
Oh,
was
okay.
under it. It was like same, it was kinda same thing. I struggle with anxiety and depression, but probably she was probably trying to deflect something at that time too.
Okay,
I
I
mean,
got you.
lots and lots of people struggle with mental health.
But they're not, like, scamming
Are
and
they scamming? Are they
stuff like that.
grifting? Are they creating charities that don't exist? Are they
True.
hurting their friends along the way?
Right. Yeah. It's definitely not doing that. Oh,
I have someone, they're not close anymore, but I know someone that struggles and they don't get help. It's, not exactly this, but they're not, I know for a fact they go to work every day and they pay all their bills.
right.
Like they don't they blame other people. They blame people for other things, but they don't steal from people. Do you know what I mean? Like
Right. Oh,
this person will steal this your energy, but not your money.
yes. Yeah. It yeah, it's always yeah, the lack of accountability, you
Mhm.
know? It's kinda like, you know, I don't not to get off subject at all, but maybe not. Like, we are landlords and we rent and we
Mhm.
had to evict somebody.
Right.
Well, to get to the eviction process, you have to be at least 2 months late
Right.
with your rent.
Mhm.
But this person never, it was always excuses, excuses, excuses why their rent wasn't being paid. It was always something else, some other problem, somebody else's problem. Never a, "I'm sorry, I'll pay my rent." It was never, we never
Right.
got in a, "Sorry, I pay my rent." It was always something else until the point that literally the police, the sheriff had to knock on the door and say,
Yeah.
You're out.
You're out.
You have 72 hours to get your stuff out."
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
it's just crazy that you signed the lease. Only you signed the lease. One person signed the lease. So why is it everybody else's problem that you can't pay your bill? Do
Right.
you know what I mean? I don't
And
know.
I'm not one of your tenants, and I'm not gonna speak to this, but, like, if you had somebody that said, "Oh, I have a problem, but I will pay you tomorrow," instead of, the day it's due. Like, I mean, that's not giving an excuse, but instead of,
Mhm.
putting it off for 2 months, like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
I
Like,
know.
and people have problems, things come up,
And
but
but you can make a p you can, if you just communicate, because
that's
we even
exactly.
said, "Hey, well, you wanna work out a plan, like a payment
Mhm.
plan, so you could,
Right,
is it easier for you to pay, like, half of your rent every 2 weeks so it,
right.
kinda helps you?"
Right.
No, thing.
Nothing,
No,
right,
I mean,
and that's what I was getting at, yes.
mhm,
Communication, like, "I have this
yes.
problem, how can we solve it?" But people don't
Yeah, no,
do that, yeah.
none of it. I know. But not that that's what we're talking about,
No.
rent or anything, but it's just that same kinda character,
Right, exactly,
of
exactly. Whereas everything's that you're pushing the problem off onto someone or something else and not
mhm,
taking the accountability. Like, reaching out to you would be taking accountability, "I'm having a problem paying my rent.
yeah,
What can is there something that we can work out?" That's taking accountability. Just not paying
exactly.
it and just ignoring you is a problem.
Exactly. It's a pr
And
yeah.
this seems to be what she's doing because now okay, so we're recording this on Friday, it'll be out on Monday. Um, a lot of you have probably seen VAD. VAD is rad, and she exposes scammers, that's, like, one of her big things. So,
Mhm,
she does short videos and has a lot if you haven't checked her out, check her out. We'll give her credit down below.
mhm.
She's been going she had no idea of Niche Lady until people were like, "Hey," over this last
Yeah.
round of stuff, and that lady that came out and put a video about how, she got taken for $10,000 or 11,000, whatever it was.
Oh,
We talked
yeah.
about that on another video.
Mhm.
But, so she likes to bring receipts, she'll bring receipts, and, so we've been appreciating those receipts. But I did because I was looking at that Facebook post because I saw it somewhere else, so I looked at her Facebook while we were here getting ready, and she 2 hours ago, again, Friday, 2 hours ago, posted this little number, which is a link to a change.org to get her banned, to get VAD banned for cyberbullying. Um, quite
Wait,
frankly, we
wait, wait,
need
wait. What? Wait, say that again, Mo. I was not expecting this.
Okay,
Say this
I'll re
again.
let me read what she wrote. "If you could take a
Okay.
moment to help get the signatures needed to stop cyberbullying, please and thank you." And it is a link to a change.org petition against VAD is rad. Now, I did look at the petition. The petition's from like a year ago. Somebody had put it up. Danny didn't
Okay.
make it. Somebody else did. I guess one of her
Okay.
friends. But she
Uh-huh.
is sharing it again now. So she just shared it 2 hours ago on Facebook.
Okay.
So she is still looking to get what is I think she's looking to get VAD banned from YouTube and other selling platforms. Um,
Oh,
and,
okay.
like, that'll come out, Vanessa's her name. She's come out
Mhm.
and said, like, because she talks about Whatnot. She's not a fan of Whatnot
Mhm.
because she was banned on there for calling out people that were selling fakes on Whatnot. Like, somebody reported
Oh.
her for doing videos that they were selling fakes,
He
and
reported her on Whatnot
so
for
she's been banned.
making
She's,
YouTube
like,
videos.
lifetime banned from Whatnot. So
What?
it's not her favorite, but, uh
What so
I
what
mean,
wait, so
go through
what does that say about Whatnot
Yeah, I
for
know.
them to
She is
so
not and she's constantly talking about
wow.
people selling fakes on Whatnot, and there's some other app called Jamble, I've never heard of it until I
Uh-huh.
started listening to her videos, but she does
Yeah.
talk about, and she hasn't lately, but you can go back in her videos, and she'll talk about comparisons of why things are fake, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, somebody was sell I know for a while she was on somebody who was selling and she was trying to talk to them about it, she's like, "You're selling fake." I don't know if they're Lululemon or some other brand. Um,
Okay.
I think they were like little bags, maybe like fanny packs or something, or
Okay.
and she was like and she does like she'll tell on her videos like why it's a fake. Like tags are
Oh,
wrong,
okay.
this is wrong, that. So I have seen some of her videos doing that.
Okay.
So I know she tries to reach out to people before they do that, but I mean, this is Danny's a whole different animal. She's not selling fake stuff. Well, she's selling fake charity. So,
Oh, no. Oh,
anyway, she's
man.
trying to get Vad, and, I know that people are gonna come on here and, you know
Tell us that we're gossiping and
Yeah,
drama and all that stuff.
but I just think there's so many people that are unaware of things that go on, and they just I mean, she's taking advantage of people's kindness of their heart by saying, "Hey, if you donate to my charity, I'm helping people," and which didn't
Mhm.
exist. She's pulling on heartstrings for that. Oh, charity fraud is the worst. It's the worst.
Yeah. And what was, I didn't even I guess because I just didn't watch her, but I didn't even know she had a or, allegedly had a charity for tortoises or like she has turtles maybe?
Yeah, we didn't talk about her because I did mention like because she has a lot of problem with landlords and she's constantly moving, but she's got like a
Huh?
a literal zoo. Like I'm not a landlord. I would never rent to her. I know you wouldn't. It's like not just dogs and cats. She's got guinea pigs. She's fish tanks. She has birds, lots and lots of birds, and desert tortoises in the backyard that she makes like little pens for.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know about did you read about the tortoise? I know there was a tortoise scam charity.
I just saw in the comments of our last video,
Okay.
people were like we got a ton of shockingly, I mean, I didn't expect it. We got a ton of comments and I was, like, learning things, like, I had no idea because I hadn't seen any of Danny's videos in probably, like, 4 no, probably 5 years, like, I had
Yeah,
not actually
I
one.
haven't watched
I had no idea.
when I got a ick feeling when anybody would ever ask her about the Niche Foundation,
Mhm.
and she continually would say and we talked about this before, she would continually say, "Well, the paperwork's held up because of COVID," you
Oh.
know,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
the 503C whatever. She continually said that, and then I was just getting, like, this bad feeling, and then I did watch some when she opened her store and Sunny and Mikey Bags of Money joined her,
Yeah.
and then but I really wasn't watching, but then I was, like, hearing about the drama with that they were leaving, and then
Mhm.
then I got a little bit invested, and I wasn't really watching her, I was trying to watch other people to see what was going on,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
'cause,
I you know how there's
oh
different, like, reseller sides? Like, I didn't even know about, like, all those other people. Like, you
Well,
know?
I subscribed to Sunny, I subscribed to Mikey, so I was watching their stuff, and then all of a sudden they were pulling out and everything. I was like, what's going on?"
What's
Because
going
I already
on?
had a
Yeah.
bad feeling about her, and I hadn't watched her in a long time, so I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay," you know? I
Mhm.
just had to I just had to know. Look, we're humans, we're curious about things.
Yeah.
Call it gossip, I don't care. I don't care.
Call it gossip.
But
Yeah, and
she
then
has a track record.
yeah, and I, of course, since I watched one Vad is Rad, now my For You page is like she comes up a
Oh,
lot.
yeah. Mhm.
And I'll click and I'm just like, because 'cause they're short, so I can watch them. My
Yeah.
retention span is can hold it. But, just the stuff, I'm just like, "Wow." Like, she went on she was reading I don't know what she was doing. I don't know if she was paying for, like, background checks and stuff like that on when she looked up Danny's stuff, but
Mm.
and then she found her Google reviews that she was leaving for places, and all I know is from watching Vanessa's is it didn't sound like she ever left a positive
She's the one-star
review.
queen.
I mean, I guess, unless, Vanessa only read the negative ones, I don't know, I can't
Yeah, I
say,
don't know, I
but
haven't looked at them, but I do think this one is telling because she did have it seems maybe a contentious divorce. Supposedly, according to her and what I have seen and read, is that they opened a thrift, some sort of thrift store or something, consignment store, I think maybe. Her and her husband, her
okay.
ex-husband now, and she had an assistant, and she says that he left her for the assistant. So that's that. We'll just get that out of the way. So obviously,
What?
that would be upsetting to anyone. I don't fault her if that is true. Okay,
Right.
but she apparently
Does
this
she have
is
a YouTube channel then?
has
Do you
she I
know?
don't know. I don't think so. I think she
Oh,
started it after that.
after, like, the divorce or something,
Yeah,
maybe?
and if she did, she wasn't like posting like she does now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know any
I'm
of
not
that.
sure. Yes.
Wow.
Well, you know why? I looked it up because we did get we got a comment that was like, "Oh, she had a thrift store. Her thrift store was before whatnot." Remember, it was from who was it from?
Oh, Chris
Yes.
Nutter?
Yes, it was from Chris Nutter. And I was like, well, I know she had one during whatnot because I looked at all that nonsense already.
Uh-huh.
But I looked up because I remember hearing that she had had some sort of thrift or consignment before, and I found the info that,
Oh,
yes, I think
okay.
she had one with her ex-husband, and,
Oh,
um,
gotcha.
yes,
Huh.
but you can pause or you could probably read it while we were talking of her worst experience with her attorney, which was, like, her 3rd attorney in this divorce or something. Uh, yeah, right,
Wow.
what it says, "It's important to note that I was her 3rd attorney. She never bothered to pay the first 2." And badmouthed them as well, so
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's pretty bad that you're gonna wait, what did she say? She said, "Worst experience I've ever had with an attorney, costly
mhm,
mistake hiring him."
mhm.
And then if you get to the point where your attorney is clapping back on a Google review, that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
I mean, for a professional
mhm.
attorney to
But, like,
to to
she's
write back.
I mean, writing, like, 2 sentences and, bad-mouthing him, I would too, because it seems like they
Oh,
did their
yeah.
job, this attorney did their job. They got
Well,
her what she
yeah,
wanted, so,
I
apparently,
agree.
probably struggled to get paid by her, and that makes her mad. But I want people to understand this is a pattern with her in that, like, it's the same thing with her landlords. Like, back when I was watching her and I didn't even watch her like, she posts something every day. I wasn't even watching every day.
Mhm.
It was like you'd watch again, it would, like, pop up, and it was like, "Moving day." It's like, "You're moving again?" Like, she's like, "Oh,
Huh.
this landlord did this," and then when I was looking I mentioned this on our last video that she she actually, supposedly, according to the landlord, took the patio furniture and sold it, and it was their
Oh, yeah,
furniture
that's
that
right.
they had left there. So but she was constantly moving, and from what I've heard that some people, there used to be an old Reddit that she got deleted, an old Reddit thread about her, and on that, when I read it, it was the I don't know if that was on the landlord or if it was on a somebody found it somewhere. One of her landlords said she leaves the places just disgusting with all those
Oh,
animals, like, doesn't clean it properly.
oh.
And then so one of the last houses or I don't know if it was the last house, but it was a recent house she moved out of, like, they said almost immediately of moving in now she lives in the desert of Nevada. She was
Mhm.
complaining about a scorpion infestation, that
Oh,
scorpions were everywhere, so it's just it's always another problem where she's trying to get out of a lease or something, maybe she can't
well,
afford, I don't know.
Right. I see.
So
Yikes.
it's just it seems like a pattern, you know,
Yeah.
patterns.
It's patterns. That's our theme of the day, patterns.
We got some comments. I
Oh,
will read
yeah,
them.
we did.
You can because I know you can't see on your little screen. The This is the one about the tortoise rescue. Again, I didn't hear, I don't know anything about this, but it says, I'm sure you will get a lot of comments. I'm not sure if you mentioned she has a bunch of large tortoises in her backyard menagerie. And I didn't mention that, but I did know that. Over a year ago, she started another fundraiser, this one for a tortoise rescue in Arizona. The fundraiser is long over. She never announced how much she raised and still hasn't paid them because the time has, quote, not been right to get it on camera. Fundraiser
Oh.
was from her elderly mother crocheting turtles that Niche sold for around $30, including postage. And then we did a good job of skimming the big points. Thank you. Thank you, Elfin Blades Sting, for the comment and for informing us about the turtle.
So I didn't even know well, I didn't know any of this, obviously. I didn't know she had turtles. I didn't know she had
Yeah,
fundraisers for it. So she had her mother crocheting turtles and was selling them?
I guess.
So and she didn't pay for this fundraiser? And, did she pay
She
her
d
mom? Do you think she paid her mom to
Probably not.
crochet? Do you think she paid for the supplies for her
I
mom?
don't know. I don't know. I have no
Huh,
idea. She didn't
interesting.
give any money to the rescue.
At least as of Friday, September 5th
Like,
that we
if
know
you're gonna
of.
make a big deal like, raising money and giving money and this and that, wouldn't you, like,
Mhm.
tell your, "Hey, thank you so much for everybody that bought one. We raised this much money. It's gone off to the turtle rescue."
Oh my gosh.
I
Wow.
mean, that's pretty low down, you know? Those
Mhm.
rescues, they survive on, you know, hopes and dreams. I mean,
Right.
whatever little that they can get. I mean, those people give for any kind of animal kind of rescue, they give so much time and energy and,
Yeah.
so many volunteers that go in for it.
Mhm. Oh,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
It is. Yeah. I mean, when I was like, every time we would get comments on our last video, I was like learning new things. And
I know
since
I
I
was
had,
like forgetting things. I was like, "Oh yeah." Well, and learning new things. I didn't know about I knew she had turtles,
mhm,
tortoises. I did not know she did a scam, grifted
bro,
charity.
I was shocked at all of the comments. Like I was reading them, learning new things, and then just like well, I'm sure you have some comments that are like the negative comments that we got about us
Yeah. I do
gossiping and
have a
stuff.
one more this was
Oh,
Rebecca, her manager at her recent thrift store. She
okay.
and as she says, I caught her red-handed with her mistreatment of the funds for the nonprofits. And again, she had a whole, maybe somebody saved it somewhere. She, on the old Reddit thread that got deleted, I know that she had a whole, she typed out stuff that, went on.
Oh, okay.
And I know
Yeah.
I think when she questioned it, it was like, "No, it's not a big deal," or something, she wasn't doing that. And she left. I'm pretty sure she left before the store closed down because of it. And she had
Oh, I see.
I do know through my research that she had come from another nonprofit rescue charity shop kind of
Oh,
thing. And she had
gotcha.
managed that. So she knows, she knew how to do it.
And she said what? She said in that comment that she witnessed it firsthand?
Yeah, she caught her red-handed with her mistreatment of the funds for the nonprofits.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure when, she confronted her, that was it. That was the end for
Mm.
her working
Oh,
there, but, she didn't, I mean,
oh.
I wouldn't wanna work there. You're stealing.
Exactly. Yeah, because then that's, your name would be attached to that, you know?
Exactly. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh,
I
jeez.
think this is
Man.
one more of the information. She and her daughter had Reddits removed. Yeah, they had the whole entire Reddit subreddit, removed. claiming they were docs receiving threats. She doxed herself by showing her Halloween decorations and showed the front of her house with the address clearly displayed. It was all well thought out ruse to use that as a way to remove the Reddit. I think she has finally met her match now
Oh.
that VAD is onto her. Yeah, because VAD's bringing receipts. Like all the stuff that she's
Mhm.
been putting out in her videos is all public knowledge. Like you can Google her tax liens and her bankruptcies and her Google reviews.
Yeah. Oh. So this lady in the comments is saying that she just, like, orchestrated it to
Yeah, they
like,
found
"Oh, I'll show my address in a video so I can show so
Yeah, I
people
don't
will
even
see
know
it, and
if
then I
she
can
knew they
say."
did it, but that's what they
Mhm.
used. They found something they could use to
Got it.
yeah.
Jeez.
So I don't know if I don't know, but they did get
Mhm.
it taken down.
Well, yikes. Yikes and yikes.
Here's another well, niche lady always wanted to involve nonprofits and charities in her business plan. Why? The best way to make money because capitalizing on people's generosity and empathy for the downtrodden sells. Yes, exactly. And to do that,
Mhm.
like I said, when we were talking about those like pet rescues, to do that to like, you know,
Yeah.
something like that,
'Cause
that's just
it's like her way of like, "Oh, it's not about
shoestring.
me, it's about the animals. It's not
Hmm.
about me, it's about the animals."
Yeah, but you're not giving any money
Yeah,
to the animals, you're pocketing it.
I guess
Like
that's yeah.
we had we got our dog from a rescue, apparently down
Mhm.
south, there's just puppies running everywhere because every time we were looking for puppies, like, they had a litter they found from south and they brought it up here. Anyway, I
Uh-huh.
mean, we gave her money, but they also get the the puppy had a vet, they had their first round of deworming, they had their first
Yeah.
shots. I mean, she ran part of it. I mean, she was like, I think she was with it might have been a bigger, but she ran some of it out of her, like, garage. And she had her
Oh, okay.
garage nicely set up, she bought all that stuff, like,
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, but we did pay for them. I mean, they need money to do this,
Right.
they have somebody's gotta fly the puppies up, it's like a whole but, taking money
Yeah,
from the animals she purports to love so much
I
is
agree.
really rather disgusting. And
Yeah.
then,
So
Amy
do you think that she was getting animals to, like, start a new charity for each one? Like, "Oh, I've got." I mean, I don't know what animal she has, but, like, "Oh, let me get some turtles so I can fundraise
I
for
don't
them."
know. I mean,
Allegedly
or she just
fundraise.
has them and she's doing it. I don't know. Because
Oh,
way
okay.
back when I started watching when I just started watching reseller YouTube content and she came up and I was watching her every once in a while, there was the tortoises. She's got a million guinea pigs and birds. Do you know why guinea pigs and birds sound like that house never sleeps? Guinea pigs are like
Oh,
meep, 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 meep,
I had no idea.
meep. When you have more than one.
But I could imagine birds, like, I remember,
Oh
like,
yeah.
friends having birds, they had to put, like, a little sheet over them to, like, make them go
Yeah.
to sleep or something. I don't know, man.
Mhm.
That's just what I
Yeah.
remember, but
I don't know. But
yeah.
like, I just can't imagine. Here's the last one, and we've got a lot of them, but hey, leave us all the comments you want. We love it. We love it.
Mm,
We're a little backed up on replying to people, but thank you all for your support, and thank you for those of you that are tired already of hearing this,
right.
like Cheryl. You can speak your mind, but not on my time. Apparently, she wants to quote some lyrics here. Oops, just
Yeah,
me exercising my right to free speech again. I'm so tired of hearing this already. Okay, you don't have to watch. Like,
I know. Oh, not a ton of these, but we got a lot of, like, comments like this, like,
yeah,
all like, "I don't watch this stuff. You're not gonna get my view." And I'm like, "You're literally clicking on this video
yeah.
and
You gave us
watching
a
this
view.
video.
Thank
And
you.
you thumbs downed it, and you left comments, and some of the people were leaving multiple comments about it. They're like, "Oh, I'm not watching this," and I'm like, "You're literally watching this." Like, because the
No, I'm
people who
not.
say the people that legitimately are like, "I don't s" like, just like I had never I didn't see niche lady never came in my feed because
Mhm.
that's not stuff I was interested in. Your For You page is created for
Oh, yeah.
you by the stuff that you watch. So,
I hadn't
uh
seen her in a long time, and then she started creeping back in. And like I said, I only watch because I like watching shopping reselling, and she shopped,
mhm,
and she would have friends with her, and it was almost like I didn't watch her all the time, but I would click on it every once in a while, and I'd be like, "Why is she
mhm,
buying that?" Kinda
right.
thing, because some of
Mhm.
it was like, "What?" And then I stopped, and I only started hearing about all the drama again when she because I watched the people that were friends with her who, you know, Mikey Bags Money and Sunny Las Vegas, so
But, that was a while ago though, right? That
oh, yeah,
wasn't
that was a
recent.
while ago, and she didn't come
Okay,
up again
so
until because VAD.
okay, because when you said to me the behind the scenes of this, when you came to me and you were like, "Hey, have you seen all this stuff going on with the niche lady?" What was it that you saw? Because I didn't. And you were like, "Have you seen all this stuff going on?" Like, what
Oh,
was
it's
it that you were seeing that's new?
I
Or
saw on VAD is Rad
that somebody
that
had
that
said to her,
lady
"Hey, check
that
this
that
lady out."
lady finally posted on. And
Ooh.
I had known a lot of backstory too because I had read the Reddit, just because I wanna know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Like, I'm
Yeah.
curious. If you that's not how you are, that's how I am. Okay. Like, I don't like to be in the drama, I just like to read or watch a little bit of the drama every once in a while?
Yeah, okay. I
So,
was trying to remember what
yeah.
made you tell me about it,
VAD
'cause
VAD had the video out
gotcha.
about the lady who finally came forward and posted a video that we linked in our other video.
The
I
$11,000 video
Yes.
lady? Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
So, that brought it all to the forefront, and then all of a sudden everybody's talking about her again, because I guess people and I was watching VAD because of I enjoy her stuff, she's funny, and she was talking about Nicole State, that was that whole thing, because
Okay,
that was coming up on TikTok just because it was, like, I guess, reseller related, that's how I
yeah.
found VAD, right? So, I just see her stuff now. So,
Mhm.
when people, because she didn't know anything about Niche Lady until people were like, "Hey, you should look into this. Look at this lady. She posted this." So that brought it all back to the forefront. And I think
Yeah,
there's been whispers of it, but nobody was like really talking about it
yeah,
until now.
that's right.
You
That's
know,
true.
behind
Because the
closed
only
doors,
thing
everybody. Yeah,
yeah. Because the only thing I had ever seen about the niche lady, like, recently, before you said it,
yeah,
was I saw some kind of a post, I don't know if it was on Instagram or a YouTube short or a reel, but it was, Jocelyn, the crazy
yeah.
lamp
Crazy
lady,
lamp lady.
basic who I don't associate with, like, drama or gossip or anything like that, but she made something that said, like, I see you copying my YouTube thumbnails, my
Hmm.
font, my colorway, and stuff like that, and I was just
Right.
like, "Dang, I didn't know any of that." Like, I didn't know that's what she was doing, that, like, Niche
Yeah.
was
And I
copying
think
her,
you should.
and
I think you showed that to me. Like I didn't see that either.
yeah, because I had no clue, and I was like, "Wow, it must be bad if Jocelyn's
Yeah.
talking about." I
And
mean,
that was like
talking about it in front of the camera or
that
whatever
was
it was
a
I saw.
that wasn't super recent, but it was
Oh, okay.
within I mean, it was probably within the last year, 6 months or something, I mean, at
Oh,
least, right?
okay.
I don't know.
I guess. I feel like it was, like,
Was it more recent? I don't know. Sometimes
maybe
I
it
lose all
maybe
concept of time. Time is
maybe it wasn't
meaningless.
recent, but it was just me coming across it. Do you
I
know
don't
what I
know.
mean?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt like it wasn't let's just say this. It wasn't like, "Oh, Jocelyn pointed that out, and then boom, this lady decided to come forward." It wasn't, like,
Oh,
immediate.
yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
was
I
some
don't think there
time
was
in
any
between.
correlation, or
Yeah.
maybe it was just
Mm-mm.
like a whole hey, look, I'm tired of changing up my thumbnail routine, my font size,
Exactly.
my, italics, my colorway.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I just thought, wow, that's pretty, that's crazy. But of course,
Right.
Anish is probably like, you can't own letter designs. Anybody can use those or something. There's only 20, whatever, 27 letters in the alphabet. What else am I supposed to do? How
26,
many
Amy.
letters are it? 26, that's what I meant, 26. My gut said 26. Don't come for me. I graduated with magna cum laude. Oh, that's a whole nother topic of public school systems and colleges and stuff like that. But oh my god! So I'm sure because we're recording this on Friday the 5th, and it'll be out Monday.
Mhm.
I'm sure that is rad. We'll have more stuff over the weekend that will come out that we will totally have missed,
Oh,
and
absolutely. But we can
and
discuss it in the comments. Use us. Use us for a chat.
just tell us what she, posted over the weekend and, let us know for sure. And what did we miss? What did we get wrong? I'm sure we got a lot wrong. I'm sure we got tons of it wrong. So you
Yeah.
just let us know.
Yeah.
And, with that, guys, we're, flipping out. We will see you on our regularly scheduled live. See you Friday, guys. Thanks so much for watching and check out more of our videos right here. We're flipping out.